Alright guys, welcome back to Tiger Woods '07. I know it's been a while, but look, it actually saved that we beat Luke Donald this time. So we'll go with one ball versus Michael Campbell's team. So it'll be him and Elkington, a full 18 holes. Oh. Alright, me and, yeah, Danny Wheeler. The ante, no, we don't need none of that.
Michael Campbell is your next opponent. Make sure you keep it straight down the fairway to have a chance at victory. See if you can take him and his team out to advance.
Okay, not much of a profile right there, but you know. So, yeah, it's been quite a while since I have actually played this, and honestly the big reason was just schedule's been kind of crazy, and I just needed to beat 2 games that I had started and not played for a little while. Oh god, not the Highlands. Oh yeah, it's this crap. Got some yellow in there. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be a little far. Okay, never mind. Alright, that's right. We kind of want to not hit the best shot so that they can maybe... I'll tell you what, fellas. Well, we weren't getting there anyway. But yeah, I really needed to finish Pillars of Eternity, and needed to finish Deathloop because I had started them, and Pillars I had played for a year. Oh, I was trying to get into the rough. And then Deathloop was just a newer game that I wanted to play. Oh man. Well, I guess they won. That's why I was trying to get it into the rough, but it broke way too much. Oh yeah, I have to push X for continue. But now I am playing Mass Effect 3, because I finished the second one. I absolutely loved it. I had double betrayal, but it really doesn't matter on this hole because it's so freaking long. You know what, we'll just do a betrayal anyway. So it kind of evens itself out. That might not have been the smartest of ideas. Yeah. Because either way, it was either betrayal or double betrayal for us, so... Okay. And Deathloop was really good. Pillars of Eternity was really good. But as somebody who isn't really a magic kind of guy, it was tough for me to kind of get through it. So, yeah. Who's putting? Me. Oh, it's pretty much dead straight. Alright. Leveled it all out. And then the Mass Effect series has honestly become my top 2 or 3 series of all time at this point, so... And then Halo Infinite's multiplayer came out, and I was like, oh, let me check it out. It's free. Yeah, I can play it on the PC. So I downloaded it, and it's really fun. It's really fun. Whoops. I'm not meaning to hit the shots as good as I am. Oh, luckily he missed. But yeah, so that's another game that I've been playing that's really kind of taken up a little bit of time, and it's a pretty fun one. And the campaign comes out in about a week and a half, so. Double betrayal. The thing about that is it puts us in just horrible spots, so it's like I can't remember if the double betrayal, do we get another one after this? If we do, I can go for it, but I don't think we do. Damn it, we did. Alright, you know what, we'll go for it anyway. Ooh, that's a weird putt. So a double betrayal is 3. You get 3. I don't know why I couldn't remember since the betrayal is 2. That squared it up again. But this is 18 holes, so. And then too, I was playing a lot of golf because my golf season is sadly over. It got really cold really fast this year, so I have a feeling it's going to be a horrible winter. It's not usually like to where I can't play until at least mid-December, but about mid-November, about a month early, did it get to be like in the 30s constantly. And I played in a tournament. It was a 2-day tournament, Saturday and Sunday. It was a Ryder Cup style, and it was really fun. Alright, let's hope they can't make a straight putt. But unfortunately, dang it. It was a lose on that one unless we made the chip or if I decided to putt it. Because it was a straight putt no matter where you put it. And that was about as far as I could put it on that one. So we were either going to lose a hole or I had to make the shot from the fringe. But our team lost. I didn't really know that what team we were on, but until the end of it, because I wasn't really paying too much attention. But we only lost because we ended up tying in points, and so it was a playoff hole. It was a par 3, the 10th hole. Not too tough a hole. Oh my god, are you serious? There is no way that thing broke that much. Oh, okay. Alright, all square. And I was actually, so the way it was the first day, the first 9 was you play like Captain's Choice or whatever it was. I can't really remember. Then the second day, or the second 9 was a scramble. Or no, it was an alt shot. Then the next day was kind of the same thing. Switched up a little bit so that, you know, it was like the Ryder Cup and you got points and stuff. And the first day, we got 1 and 1. We lost the front 9, won the back 9. Then the second day was the same thing almost. We won the front 9 and lost the back 9. And I honestly contribute losing the back 9 on the second day to it being so cold. Because by the time we hit hole number 8, which is the hole we secured the win on the front 9 on, my hands got so cold I could barely... my short game was horrible at that point. I couldn't really putt that well. I was I couldn't hit my irons. That was the worst thing. Drivers and woods was still pretty good, but when they did the playoff, I was honestly thinking, man, for how good I was playing on the front nine and even most of the back nine, they should really choose me to do this playoff hole. But they didn't. And the two guys they chose for the playoff hole, one of them hit it in the frickin', he duffed it so bad, it went into the water, and I was like, really, dude? Like, from where he was only like 120 yards away. He hits it like 60 yards, because he hit it so fat. I was like, even if I hit it fat, it's going in like the front bunker. It's not gonna go 60 yards. But anyway, the other guy got it onto the green about the same distance away the other guys were, but they were able to two-putt and part. These guys couldn't two-putt. I was just like... And they weren't like, you know, they weren't 60 feet away or anything, like 25 feet, uphill. Their first putt was like still 4 feet away, and then they missed the next one. It was like, I would have at least gotten it closer to that, because I'd been playing the par 3s really well. On the second day of the front nine, third hole, par 3. It was 148, 150 to the hole, and it's cold, so you know, a little downhill. So I'm not hitting it as far, so I said I'll just hit a full pitching wedge. So I'm not hitting it as far. Over on the ground. I thought it re-teed it. So I'll take a full pitching wedge. So I hit it, and it's looking good in the air. Dang it! I was hoping to get that closer. Where's this gonna put us? Give me a. You're not gonna give me a chip? Oh my god! Stop! Really? That was a betrayal? Whatever. It literally lands 2 inches to the right of the pin and comes back about a foot. When it hit, I was just thinking, go in the hole, go in the hole. It'd be the first ever hole in one, and it'd been amazing. In a tournament, yeah. But it didn't. But, you know, it was a given birdie. The other guys, unfortunately, for their first shot, because they played from the forward tees, they were only like 120, 115 from the hole, so they hit it to about 10 foot, made the birdie putt. So I was like, man, we couldn't even win the hole, but we needed that to, you know, secure the tie. And so, you know, see, can we even get this thing up there? Okay, yeah. That's one, because it was a double betrayal. So 1, 2, and then we should be able to get the third. Uphill. Shouldn't break too much, yeah. Okay. But anyway, let's start the second day over. The first day was, you know, average play. I wasn't playing great or my best, but I was playing decent. Let's go to the second day. Start of it. So our team was down 4 points. It was 7-11 starting off. So I was just thinking, oh, you know, there's no way we win that. You know, it's quite a big gap for people who aren't, you know, professional. That a lot of them are actually seeing, like, I think over half of them were senior players, and then the other half were, you know, people around my age. So it was they mixed it up, and most people, you know, they had somebody who, if you were playing from the 1T, you had a senior player, so it leveled it out a lot of the time. Some of the time it didn't. You had 2 senior players or something like that. But the first hole, where do we want this? first hole, good drive right there down in the middle of the fairway, and it was, you play your own ball, and then whatever the best score was, that's what it was. So first hole, great drive. My second shot just a little bit past the pin, like 15 feet, missed the putt. No. I was really far past the pin. I think I chipped it, but ended up with a par. So we tie that hole. Second hole is a shorter par 4, 320 to the middle. Hit my drive, and it wasn't good. It went probably 50 yards right. You know, big old slice. And wasn't OB, luckily. It was behind a tree, though, just in dirt. And I was 90 yards out. This is the furthest I've ever been out on that hole. That's how far right it went. And I needed to hit a 3/4 sand wedge with a draw on it to get it on the middle of the green, which is where the pin was. Well, the pin was back middle, but to get it to where the hole was, I needed to hit a good 5 to 7 yard draw with a sand wedge, and just a little 3/4 one too. And I hit it, and it starts to draw right in the middle. I'm like, oh man, this could be good. And I get it to about 6 foot. It was like, okay, one of the best shots I've hit in a long time. Oh god, that sun. Unfortunately, it was breaking just a little bit more than I thought, so missed that. We tied the hole again with a par. Third hole, we tied birdies. That's the par 3 I was talking about. Ooh. Fourth hole, same thing, tied with the par. A lot of pars going around. Fifth hole was a par 5. I hit, what did I hit? 3-wood? Yeah, I think I hit 3-wood and then laid it up with an iron. Then kind of tugged my wedge left. I was still on the green. Oh no, I was off on the fringe. Birdie putt. Probably 30 feet away, and got it to about a foot. They gave me that for a par, so we won that hole because the other guy who got a stroke on that hole was putting for a birdie, which would have been his eagle. Oakley. Okay, now we're gonna go with match play versus John Daly. This is me and Daly, full 18 holes. I got about 30 minutes, so that should be good.
A superb long driver of the golf ball, your next opponent is John Daly. Make sure you keep it straight down the fairway to have a chance at victory.
Okay, yeah, not much of with the profiles on these guys. But anyway, then we went to the 6th hole, dogleg right par 4. Hit it down there to about, I have to use a 5-iron off that tee. Anything else will go too far. That's how much it
Welcome to
doglegs
Central
to the right.
Park, a course constructed right in the heart of one of the world's finest cities. This is Gary McCord for EA Sports. David Faraday is on.
Introducing from Rogers, Arkansas, John
Daly, I'll finish it for him.
That's a little more than 210 yards to the green by my magnificent calculation.
Yeah, just downhill 16 foot. Ooh, okay. I thought the lie that we were on would make it go left, but anyway. Then next one was, ooh.
That's definitely not going to end up on this
What did I
course.
use? I think I used a pitching wedge, and I caught it just a touch heavy, because I had about 150 to the hole, and I was just short of the green. And
This
just a
for
nice
double bogey.
bump and run with a sand wedge up there, par putt. So we tie that hole.
Ouch! Double bogey there.
Then the 7th, which is another par 5. That
A
one
big putt here for the hole.
is a par 5. Again, you can't use your driver on this hole because it's a pond. So I take my 3 wood? No, 5 wood. Because even 3 wood goes too far.
Hole 2 is a
boom.
tough
Kinda
tee
just
shot with
kinda
water all
blasted
down
up
the
there.
left side of the fairway. The player must choose whether to bomb it over the bunker or play it safe to the right. The second shot is a long
can't get over
iron
that
into a
bunker,
green
so
that
I don't know what
slopes
you're talking
hard to
about
the
there.
left.
You'd have to drive at 340 in the air to get over that bunker. What are you talking about? No, this is the hole that my hands started getting really cold.
It's about 250
And so I started
yards to
hitting
the
some
hole.
really not great shots. Because my layup... Ooh, don't get
Didn't
it.
do himself any favors here.
Dang it. My layup was a pull left. Ooh. But
The straw
anyway,
can cause some trouble.
I ended up not being able to get up and down on the par 5, and that was where my bogey came in. Only one of, I think, 3 this whole day. And so that... Luckily the other guy, I think, parred it. No, we lost... No, we tied that hole. So he parred it, they parred it. Oh, it got over. Good.
Nothing pretty about that swing.
Did you say nothing pretty about that swing?
Bogey there.
It was
That's
buried.
not going to get it done.
Whatever, buddy.
To win the hole.
Yeah, so again, until we tie that hole, we're 1 up, going to the 8th hole. It's par 3, a longer par 3.
The third hole at Central Park brings a body of water
down
called the pool into play. In addition to the bunker guarding the right side of the green, which features a small
So
landing
this
area.
one,
Watch out for the false front on this green as shots can
Really?
spin back into the water.
so this one, my iron, I just push a little bit to the right, so I have a chip on this hole. Well, I chip it up
Missed opportunity there.
close enough to give me it so par. But my partner makes his... He had like a
He rolls in the par putt.
30-foot birdie putt, made it. So it didn't matter what they did, because they had already hit their second shot, because neither one of them was on the green. So
The par
We
5
win 2
fourth
and 1.
hole is a dogleg left with options off the
we
tee.
play the 9th hole anyway.
Players must choose to play it safe to the
par that
right
one,
or
so I
try
was
and draw it
level
around the
par
corner.
for the front
fairway is
9.
lined with trees, and there is an accessible layup area for the second shot. The green runs away from the player and is guarded by a lake to the right and bunkers all along the left.
Never done that on this course,
It's a
Since I
long,
started
long way
playing
to the green
there.
from here.
so that was... I enjoyed that. It was, and the funny thing was, it was in conditions that I hate, cold. I absolutely
He's
hate
in
the
the
cold
rough,
because it
but this
destroys
shouldn't
my
be any
hands.
trouble.
But I shot level on the front 9. So we go to the back 9. And the format switches up to we both tee off and we choose the best shot and then we play that. Let's see, 78.
Should be in good shape after this.
Yeah, a little
Still
long.
some work left to be done here.
It's downhill, but I don't think it's downhill that much.
Right into the hole if it's stroked properly.
Oh god.
David, there's a great example of a poor putt.
Shut up.
It rolls in
You got a
for
bogey.
bogey.
I think we're at least gonna par it.
Looking to take this hole right here. Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, it started with that 10th hole par 3. I hit mine. I hit a pitching wedge because that's all it is on that hole. From where we are, because we're on. I usually
The
play
fifth
from the
hole is a
furthest back
short
tees,
par
but this
3
one was
to a
one
green with a
above
very
that.
small landing area. All 4 sides of the green slope off into bunkers, and pin placement can be a real issue here.
And I'm on the green a little bit to the right. They hit theirs, and remember, they're 20, 30 yards closer. They get theirs to about 5 foot. They make a birdie, we make a par.
That's just a wonderful
So
shot.
we're immediately one down. Oh, good.
You might want to work on that putting game.
Well, you might want to fix it.
He
Fix the
drops it
putting on
in for
this
par.
game. Because it's stupid.
Got it up and down for par.
And then the 10th hole, which is, to me, this is the hole. The 9th hole and the 10th hole are the two holes that I play my worst on. So, hit my drive. It goes a little bit right.
With water along
But
the
it's
left
okay.
side and a large hazard to the right of the fairway, the 6th hole at Central Park is tight for an aggressive line off the tee,
Alright, we're good.
but provides
So
ample space for the player to
it's
lay
601
up.
yards
The
from the
green
tees we're
wraps
playing
around
on.
a
I
large
usually play
bunker
from
with a
tees where it's
tier in the back left
640.
corner.
This is between 240 and 250 to the green.
I put a little bit of that cut on there. Didn't help.
Try to stay more rough next time.
Let me... It's a little
Could be
loud.
in some trouble here.
But anyway.
This could be trouble.
And so our second shot, I hit a... We're still pretty far out. We're still... Because remember, it's cold at this point, so... alright. Things aren't going to go as far. He just hit a putter from the bunker.
No slam dunk here.
Um,
This putt to
I
have
hit
the
my
hole.
wood, and I
He drops
push
it in
it
for
a
par.
little bit to the right, but luckily there's a huge, like, bank. And it hits that... No, it hit the car path. But then it rolled all the way down the bank. Almost. All the way. We're in the rough a little bit. So our third shot,
This
I hit
beautiful
onto...
par 5 tees off across the water. The player has an option to lay up left in the fairway or go straight for the green
Yeah,
and
we go
risk
this
the hazard
way.
in front. The relatively flat green is guarded by bunkers on both sides.
Can we make it? No.
This won't make things any easier.
Shoot. And now we're just on the ground. And try to get on that tee box. Ah, I had a what? Alright, we don't know what he's gonna do. So let's just get this in bounds. Okay, he's not going for it either, so we're probably losing this hole. Oh. Where's the hole? I don't even know. I know we're going over here. Anyway, we're on the green. But we're like 40 foot from the hole. Alright, you know what? I don't know where we're going. And I'm telling you what, I miss it to the right 1/4 of an inch. I mean, it's just right next to the hole.
Two large bunkers
So we
guard
par
the
that
left
one,
side
so,
of the fairway on hole 8 with a steep incline.
we
of
tie
deep
it
rough
because
separating the two
I'm the only one
fairway
that didn't get a
sections. The
stroke on that
choice off
hole.
the tee is to either
So,
lay up or
my
drive
partner
it to the second
and
fairway.
they
The second shot is
both
uphill
parred
to
it,
an
which technically they
undulating green
birdied
that
it.
falls off in every direction.
So it was a tie. Then the next hole, which is a 330 yard par 4. Oh, are you kidding me? I couldn't get over that. But if you can carry it about 285, there's a creek you can get
buried it
over,
in the bunker here.
but you have to carry it that far.
This is
What?
certainly a rough way to play this hole.
It was deep, and it went almost 100% the distance. So I told my partner, hey, you just get it in the fairway
Nice
or
touch.
somewhere decent, and I can try and take it over
A solid par.
the creek. You know, we can have less than 30 yards in. Damn, he won that hole? What? Oh, yeah, I guess so.
The first
Yeah.
portion of hole 9 is covered in a
I
canopy
said,
of
alright.
trees.
So he
watch
hit it.
your
It was in the
tee
right
shot
rough.
height. The approach is uphill to the street and downhill to a smaller green guarded by just a few small bunkers.
But the rough on that hole is just fine. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
This could get interesting. It's in the straw.
See if I can get it to bounce off of that thing. Oh, never mind. So I just nail it. I still hit it off the toe of the club, but I made it over. So we had only a 30-yard shot into the green. We birdied it. Unfortunately, they also birdied it. So tie. We have to make this, and we do.
This
So the
for
next,
a half of the hole,
because that hole is 12,
and that's for par.
13, 14, 15. We tie the whole way, just parred up. So we're still level par.
A hazard separates the fairway on this par 5 into 2 sections.
No, we're one
Going for
under.
the green in 2 presents a long
Yeah, we're
shot
technically
over
one
the
under.
pond into an unreceptive green. With a major fall off to the left and to the rear, this is one of the tougher greens on the course.
But we get to 16, and 16 is a par 3. We have water on the left, bunker on the left, and it's a longer one, but it's a little bit downhill. I use a 9-iron. Unfortunately, it draws just a little bit too much into the left bunker. They get it on the green, so that whole way actually bogeyed because we took my partner's shot, which is, he said, you know, I'm more comfortable with this. It was like a 30-yard chip almost, and I had a 12-yard bunker shot. I would have rather taken the bunker shot, to be honest, but
Way to go,
hey.
as they say
But we
over
took
here
that
in
and ended up
America.
not getting it very close, missing the putt, so we bogey it, they part. So they're
Nicely
2
played
up
for birdie.
with 2 to play. And all I'm thinking is, we win the next hole, and we get to the 18th hole. From these tees that we're playing on, I can go pitching wedge it into a par 5
This
if I hit a
long
good
par
drive.
3 is over water, so don't come up
So we get
short
to the
because
17th
ball
hole,
will roll back
good
and get
drive,
wet.
good second
Putting
shot.
is at a
You know, we
premium
only
on
have
this 3-tier green, which
like
is guarded
6
by
foot
2
for a birdie.
bunkers in the back.
And we need to make that to win. What the hell is that? Well, if I can't get it on with the 2-iron, then I can't get it on with at all. But unfortunately we missed it. You know, we looked at his and we're like, okay, it looks dead straight.
The smart play on
But
hole
it broke
12
like
is to hit a tee
two-
shot
a
towards
couple
the
inches
end
to
of
the right.
first
Okay.
fairway, followed by a wedge to the
So,
green. An aggressive
I aimed
player
mine
will
left
try and
edge.
carry it to
Mine
the
broke
second part of the
left.
fairway and then use
We
the
both
hill
hit
to
good
reach
shots,
the green
but-
from the tee. The guarded green slopes away
And
from the
they
player.
ended up tying us with the par. So
About 230 to the green, maybe a little more than that.
I was hoping it was gonna hit the top of that hill, but that's alright. But so they won 2 and 1.
Let's
But I
see
was
how he
correct
handles this
because go about that. Oh, let's not get in there.
It's not the worst line
So
I've ever
we
seen,
go
but
to
it's
18th
definitely
just to
not the
play it.
best either.
And
John Daly with a par attempt here.
I hit my drive. It wasn't good.
Nicely done for par.
It was a tiny bit of a pull left, and there was water the whole way left. And it was really
This
low.
putt
I hit off the
to
bottom
have
of the
the
club
hole.
face. But it's still, I was only a 9-iron out. I was in the left rough. And I get it onto the green for an eagle. Unfortunately missed the putt because it's breaking like 4 feet.
Many
I
players
still
will hit
birdied it,
iron off
so.
the 13th tee and lay up short of the fairway bunker. Driving the green will require the player to either fly it to the putting surface or use the hill 30 yards short of the green to avoid the fall-off into a big bunker on the left-hand side.
But it was super
Looks like
fun.
120 yards to the flag.
This need to be about 90%. Last time it was too much when I tried to back off it a little
Still,
bit.
a difficult putt from here.
And about a week before that, I recorded a little bit of me playing with a GoPro, so I still have to look at that and see if I want to put it up.
Myself. You probably knew that.
A little left to right action here.
Alright, we leveled it out. Let's win the next 3 to finish it off.
The 14th hole at Central Park features a river running along the front and left side of the green. Bunkers guard
Ooh,
the front
pushed it
right
way
and back
away.
left of this tough green.
How did I win? He hasn't even hit.
This is
I guess they knew.
could have been better, but at least it's on the green. Put some muscle on this stroke. That's a lot of green.
For par.
This puck will break to the right.
A 2.
The tee shot at 15 is over water with ample trees and rough down the right side of the fairway. The approach shot plays back across water to a tricky green. Make sure to choose the right distances or you could find yourself in big trouble.
Big trouble. But now that our clan season's over, I think
140 to the flag.
the only thing I'm gonna do, so I have, oh, come on,
Pray for a
sit.
major gust of wind.
Dang it.
And not from the
I have swing sticks, you know, they were light, medium, and then the heavy swing stick. And, ooh,
Not a good play here.
what I'll probably do is try to use those just about every day to get my swing speed a little faster. And then once it becomes warm enough to actually play again, it's going to be range for the first couple of days to get just everything down again. Wow. That was stupid.
Ah, that's too bad. That was hard
Triple.
to watch.
I don't think we got a triple, did we?
This to win the hole.
Okay.
This
Alright, win this hole, we got it. Just work on mostly putting, chipping, and just getting my irons straight.
This par 4
because
features
that's
a tee shot across the water to a small fairway bordered by a bunker. The approach shot is to an island green that is
All right, so
thin,
the green's over
front
there.
to back with little room for error. There is also a false front on the front right and back left of this green.
This could be heading for the old Agua.
I hate this course. See? Did not realize. I figured it would go too far with the driver. Okay.
This isn't good.
But yeah, those would be my 3 main things when I get back to playing. Straighter irons, because I've been having a little bit trouble pushing them a little bit. And putting and chipping.
Looks like he caught a break here. This rough won't cause too much trouble.
I hear horses. Okay, shot limit exceeded. Which means he can't win, which means
We're on the
I
150
win.
marker.
Unless we go shot limit exceeded, of course.
now putting for the match.
There's some serious ground to cover on this putt.
Here we go for the match. This
Alright, winning our first 2, you know, being away for so long is not too bad. Nope. But let's go ahead and save it. It because we're going to go ahead and end it here. When we come back, we're going to go ahead and check out our stats, see if we can up them, and then continue with our matches. So, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see you.